Good morning children, my name is Shweta. I am teaching science subject. So today we are discussing about the science subject first lesson. First of all members we are all living things. So we are living on the earth. So we are taking food. So all members taking different types of foods. Okay, say some food items names. Okay, rice, biryani, dal, curries, tomato, aloo, fruits. Say some fruits names: banana, apple. Say some vegetables names: vegetables names: lady's finger, tomato, aloo. So like that. So daily we are eating so many food items. So only we are getting food from plants only. 90% we are getting food from plants only. So some food items we will get animals like goat, fish, hen. Like that only we are getting food. First of all, we are discussing about our first lesson: plants increasing the numbers. So we have to grow more and more plants. We have to increase our plant numbers. So our lesson name: plants increasing the numbers. So we have to more and more plant the plants. So we are planting the more plants means we are increasing the number of plants. So we will get most food. So farmers they are filling the farming. They are doing the farming. So they are getting food. They are supplying to us. Then only we are eating. So we have to do more increase the plant. So we have to increase the numbers plants. So first of all we have to say some food items names. So first I will explain the some food items names. How can we get the food? First only plants only will give us to food. So first of all here where we can get food items names. First cells, pulses, and next we are getting food from, say some food items names: cereals, pulses, and say and different types of food also we are eating now. What is that? Cells, pulses, and different types of food items also there, no? What is that? And next we are getting from different food items also. Some plants gives gum, wood, rubber. Next tea, coffee. So some plants gives us gum plants, there wood plants gives us rubber, tea, coffee, and next fiber. So these also gives us plants only. So and oil, sugar. This oil and sugar also we will get from plants only. So oil plants and sunflower oil, nuts oil we will get from plants only. Sugar canes. We will get sugar canes also from sugar also we will get from plants only. So these all are gives us plants only. Mainly important when we are breathing, we are getting oxygen. The main life giving oxygen who will supplies? Say children, plants only supplies. Most important, oxygen. So oxygen is the very important in our daily life. We are life giving oxygen we are getting from plants only. So without oxygen we can't live. So without taking breath we can't live. So we are taking air means including that oxygen only we are taking oxygen. So oxygen is the very important to us. We are living means without oxygen we can't live. So plants giving us so many things, food items, so different types of items. We will in our home we have many furniture have. So how can we get the furniture? The plants only give that furniture. And some rubber these are there. We will get rubber, gum. That some plants stem only gives us gum. Next fiber, next tea, coffee. These all are getting from plants only. So very important. Many products we will get from plants only. So new plants from seeds. Our first topic, new plants from seeds. Plants from seeds. So without plants we can't live on the earth. Without plants we can't exist. So plants have means only we are living. When we are taking breath means only plants only giving. When we are eating means plants only giving to food. So when we are using so many furniture, so many things we are getting from plants only. So new plants from seeds. Mostly plants grows from seeds only. So all seeds all seeds become new plant. But some plants only get from seeds only. So new plants from seeds. First of all, we will discuss about the plants. Seeds will grow into the plants only. First of all seeds do not get from the plants. So some seeds only it will turn into new plant. Some destroyed in the middle only they can destroy. Why? Because some seeds separated from their mother plant. Some seeds destroyed from floods and some destroys from heavy rains. Like that only some seeds destroyed, and some seeds also eaten by the insects and birds also. Some seeds also eaten by the birds and insects. Some seeds also destroyed in the middle only. So like that only some of the seeds only will turn into a new plant. So like that only new plants from seeds. The strong seeds only will get into the new plant. So mainly the seed turns into a new plant means they want some special conditions. What is that? Sufficient air, sufficient water, sufficient soil. So these all are very important. Sunlight, sufficient sunlight, air and water have means then only the seed turns into a new plant. So here a seed and its part. Next one, a seed and its parts. Seed and its parts. So, see children, you have to first observe that at your home gram seeds have no gram seeds. Gram seeds. You have to see these gram seeds. In Telugu, Chengalu says no. So you have to take some gram seeds. You have to keep you have to take some water and you have to keep that some seeds of gram. So after 2 days you have to do one experiment. First of all, you have to take some gram seeds and you have to take one glass of water and you have to pour that gram seeds in the water. You have to keep one special place. You don't touch that. After 2 days, you have to remove that soaked gram seeds. What you observed, you have to do experiment today only. So you have to do better experiment now itself only as possible as you have to do. Otherwise, you have to do evening. So 2 days after, I will ask what you observed. So you have to do like that. So in our textbook also given this experiment. No, see here this experiment. You have to do this experiment. See here soaked green grams. Okay, or grams. No problem. So in this picture you have to observe this. What you are observing? First of all, 2 days after when we are removing that seeds, gram seeds, what we observed? The seed cover. It will establish seed cover. So when we cut the gram seed, what you observed? 2 layers covers, seed coats. So these are outside two looking no seed coat. Next, this is the tiny shoot. This is the tiny shoot. This is the tiny root. Tiny root. So you are observing after 2 days, very small tiny shoots and roots we will find out. So this is called the germination. So this is called the germination. When you have to do the experiment, after 2 days you are finding this tiny shoot and tiny root. Like that only the seeds increasing and afterwards it will become a new plant. So first of all, we will discuss about that monocot and dicot. What is the monocot? What is the dicot? Do you know? Once you have to think, monocot means what? Dicot means what? Okay, I will give examples. First of all, peas, grams, beans, wheat, maize and rice. Okay, you have to find out what is the monocot, what is the dicot. Say beta, once you have to think. Say children. Okay, wheat is the monocot or dicot? Wheat is the monocot. Okay, rice also monocot. Gram, monocot not. This is the dicot. Gram seed. Gram seeds are dicot. See here, I am writing here dicot. Dicot seeds. What is the dicot seeds? Peas. To have. So next beans. Next grams. These all are dicot seeds. When we are cutting these two layers coming means two seed coats. Two leaves have means seed leaves or seed coats. Have means these are called dicot seeds. Monocot seeds means monocot seeds. Maize, wheat and rice. Only one seed only have. That's why we are saying monocot seeds. Two have means dicot seeds. So here the maize also. Okay, maize. This is the maize picture. You have to observe in the textbook clearly given. So this is the maize. So one seed only have means that is called maize. Okay, monocot seeds. Dicot seeds means two seeds have inside. When we are cutting that seed means two seeds have. Monocot seeds means maize, wheat, rice. Only one seed only have. So we have to observe means dicot seeds and monocot seeds. Next, germination. What is the germination? Germination. What is the germination? The development of a seed into seedling is called germination. The development of a seed into seedling is called a germination. So when you are getting the germination means it is the necessary things. Sufficient necessary things are very important. Sufficient warmth, sufficient sunlight, sufficient water, sufficient air have means only the seeds will germinate. So in our textbook one experiment has given. You have to observe that experiment. So you have to take 4 plates. You have to take 4 plates. First of all, you have to observe that experiment. In our textbook clearly given, no? So first you have to take 1 plate. In that plate you have to take dry gram seeds. You have to take dry gram seeds in the first plate. Second plate you have to take gram seeds, but you have to keep in this plate in the water beaker. So next third plate you have to take refrigerator. So you have to take the refrigerator. You have to keep the seeds in the refrigerator only. So first one you have to take one plate of gram seeds. You have to keep in the shadow of the window. Okay, no problem. So next second plate you have to keep that ball in the water beaker. Third plate you have to take some seeds of gram and you have to keep in the refrigerator. In the fourth plate you have to take green gram seeds and you have to moist cotton. You have to keep the moist cotton and in the middle of the day you have to sprinkling the water also. So it will keep in front of the window. These also keep the in front of window. This also keep the in front of window. This also keep the in front of window. No problem. This only keep in the refrigerator. This is the refrigerator. So after one day, what you are observing? After one day, you have to observing which plate we will get. Which plate we will get that soaked seeds, shoots and tiny roots. We will find out now. Which plate we will find out? Yes, fourth plate only we will find out. In that fourth plate, where we are seeing means that tiny shoots and roots we will find out. Why? Because the sufficient warmth, sufficient sunlight, sufficient water, sufficient air will get in this fourth plate only. See children, this experiment clearly given this experiment 2. So in this experiment we will get sufficient. See here also one fill in the table. What is this? Plate 1, air, warmth, sunlight, moisture, water. So there is no. Did the seeds germinate? No. Did the seeds germinate? No. Conditions the seeds didn't get moisture, water. So water, no water. That's why during the germination. Here germination is there, not there. So here also moisture, water, warmth. So here only water only have moisture not there. So this is also no. Did the seeds germinate? Here also no. Here air, moisture. In the third place refrigerator have no sunlight. That's why this is also not germinated. So here fourth plate air, moisture, warmth have no. So here germination have. So here S. So you will notice the only seeds in the plate 4 only germinated. This shows that air, moisture and warmth of the conditions necessary to the germination. So if the germination is the possible means air, moisture and warmth is the very important points. So air, moisture, warmth. So these are the important conditions to germinate the seeds. So understand children, this experiment is very important, very easy experiments. At your home you have to do these experiments. So what you find out, you are only directly have to observe that tiny shoots or tiny roots. In that seeds also afterwards, observing afterwards you can eat. It is very healthy food. So you have to do it. So next, you have to take the homework. See children, page number 190, 191, 190, 191. Textbook page number 192, 191. Read the textbook, read the book and write the hard words. Okay children, you have to observe this clearly. Do you understand? Okay, once again you have to read the lesson. 2 experiments only given, very easy. You have to do the experiments and find out the tiny shoots and tiny roots. What is the germination? Okay? Okay, understand children? Thank you.